Yeah. It's great to be back. Back on the Monday. Good morning, folks. This is the TBS, the True Breakfast Show. Monday morning, 20 minutes up to 8 o'clock. We'd like to say good morning to Liberia's biggest breakfast show in the land and breath of the Republic of Liberia. It's great to be back on the Monday. The love of liberty matters here. Let justice be done to all. And now some of all of us. Good morning, my name is O'Neill. This is O'Neill Rebels Marka Davis. And let me take a time to say good morning to the people of Salala. I had a great time on Fridays and Saturday in Bon County. Thanks to presidential hopeful. So we have to serve you breakfast straight up to 10 o'clock this morning. So much to talk about. When you wake up in the morning, what do you think about? One nation, one people, one destiny. After elections, Liberia still move on. 36 days to go. Good morning, Nimba. Good morning, Lofa. Good morning, Bon County. Thanks so much for having me on the weekend. Good morning, Bombing. Good morning, Grandkid Mount. Might give you good morning. This is the TBS. Let me say good morning to my colleague. Baka, good morning to you.
Good morning, O'Neill, and good morning. I'm speaking repeatedly because I'm testing the mic.
Okay. Normally the MC will say mic check.
Yeah.
1 2 1 2.
Yeah. So this one I'm not an MC, so
okay.
I'm testing the mic in a way that you will understand.
Mic check.
Yeah. So yes, folks. Good morning. It's great to be here again to serve our Liberian people. And yes, this is September, and we are grateful. Yes, the 9th month of the year.
Mhm.
Yeah, we are the full-grown people. Yeah. So it's great to be here. Good morning to all of our followers this morning from across the world. Those following us in country, Liberia, from Grand Bassa, my great people of Nimba County. Good morning to all of you. And
I'm sending the video to Taiwan.
Okay.
Yeah. He wanted me to go to
Nimba,
but the road I look high after passing Salala, get to Palala.
No, then
Yeah, I make it.
You didn't make it?
No, I make it.
No.
I won't lie.
No, but then
Listen to the make it. Say, let's have the result.
But then you have issue.
No, you will never have issue with me.
No,
I saying it to him.
You have issue because
the car.
Because there was a budget set for a particular purpose.
The car.
If in any way,
you don't see camping vehicle breaking down before.
Instead of going to Ganta, if you stop anywhere and anything there that makes appropriation.
Okay. Approach your phone?
Yes. Makes appropriation of internet phone.
The car.
For Ganta phone.
I still keep in the car. You still talking?
No, the issue.
But mommy was saying another issue.
You know the government.
What the issue?
The government they are trying to run that government that will sweep corruption. You see, that's the reason.
No, that was a gesture.
That is why he carried the phone around.
Yeah, he said you should go to Ganta.
The intent of the budget was for you to go to Ganta.
The budget can reach Ganta.
And feed Nimba.
And reach Ganta.
How do you say so?
10 gallons of gas. So you want to do breakdown?
Your car?
Let's call John Molu.
Your car? I'll call engineer. Mechanical engineer.
Yeah. 10 gallons. Eh?
Now your car 4 gallons and get you can
no, but you think my car going away. Must move car go. Look, one presidential hopeful say you go into the campaign. I say, wait, he's saying the southeast. I said, please, still back. He said, what do you mean? I said, still back. Look, the man is still stuck up in the mud.
You stay there?
You stay there. Oh. The man said, what will you put me? We say, no, you put yourself in it. Just do your little radio jingle, let it reach. You say you will go campaign. Yeah.
When we try in 2020, when we try to change the election calendar, the referendum didn't hold. So we stay campaigning in a month.
In a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sent a video to the council.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
So,
but when you but don't mean that maybe you will bring out other issues because the intent was for you to go to Ganta.
If you try it, then I'll tell you say the LPP, the place I went in Palala. My first time to be in Palala. Good morning. Let me say good morning to Elta Dede Morris.
Okay.
Yes. At long last, I've seen a lady in County.
Okay.
Yes. Good morning to you. I'll tell there are some presidential people there. The news I just most rather yeah. You go in the country, nothing. I say so. Yeah. You can see one flyer.
Okay.
All the noise I get Maserati, yo.
I see.
The noise. And if I would like to tell you, the few flyer of banners that I saw, they all start strategizing to go in the country. You forget about Maserati, yeah. Go to Palala, go to Salala, Palabon County, some of your presidential vote for zero.
You know, in the whole elections, Maserati looks like, I don't know how you call it.
Have Zoom.
Yeah, you know, it is difficult to really kind of. The fact is that everybody will get a piece of Maserati. Yeah, all 20 will have that piece of Maserati. Even if somebody will take something that one person.
No, not all 20, not all 20.
If somebody will get 0.09%,
one presidential vote for the family, say do not vote for them. The family. So you start to get your vote from the family member.
Yeah, but at least the top 6.
Okay, the top 6.
Yes,
they will share Maserati.
Yes, they'll get a piece.
Let's make some people worry. The top 6 in Maserati, yeah. You should go to Salala. You go there. Some of you know people don't even know you. The top 6 here in Maserati. That's all we are. You hold your personal feeling when feeling will say we'll move. Showing style. In the top 6 here in Maserati. That's all we are. That Joy and Joel. That Cummins and Charlene. Yes. That Boyka and Combe. The poor man lawyer. Counsel. And you got fair in Palalao. Yeah.
That a man base now.
That a man base. Like Taiwan go over in Mara Ure. That Maserati, the top 6 will call it. We will make it 6.5.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
That the 4th you just call, right?
Yeah.
Got it 5th.
Then the 5th.
I'm watching you.
Yeah, watch me carefully. You know we are team member, man. We'll beat them.
So listen, let me bring in the last 2.
The last 2.
Yeah. We don't care. We'll move.
Don't spoil the system. That season I beat Mayu yesterday.
So the last 2.
Yeah.
Dr. Clarence Moniba.
Okay, correct.
And Reverend Sarah Beslo Yanti.
Yeah. The people won't have that.
Yeah.
Small half.
Check.
No.
You look like issue.
No, I wait. We start the show. I asked for 500 presidential hopeful in Palala. The person for I Liberia, I said no, the Guinean. They asked, yo, I said, you know any Simon Freeman? They said, no.
Oh, that they have you put it.
Now, I want to be there. You know any Shaq Kuyate?
The popular one is Basso Sao. The last time
I'm talking about Palala.
The last time
if the man presidential hopeful, you're in power will go bring the news.
The last time man gave $5 million loan in Simon Freeman.
The boss say you're giving back as the corporate social responsibility.
Oh, can you imagine what DSTV?
Yeah, from DSTV. DSTV are giving back to Liberian people the CRS. The CSR, the corporate social responsibility. So what Simon Freeman was given, they're receiving a good fit. Yeah. Chris said they were rich. They drop it to $8.
You're looking for issue.
Let's get the line on this one.
You had 36 days to election. Jesus, would you?
36 days.
Wow.
And Ellie Johnson said, you shouldn't worry. The person that will win will win. Yes, I listened to her. So Liberians, the Amos is Liberians, get yourself involved. David quote, if I'm lying, I'm much kid I hear this saying. Liberians, get yourself involved. Be other people this. That time this the ex-combatant were giving a gun. You get AK, they gave you $200. You get RPG, they gave you $500. We can go back to those days. So.
Yeah, not at all.
Going for money. Money.
No. Yeah, we're gonna go back there. We want 20 years of peace.
The national community did something. 2003. You gave gun, they gave you money. You gave gun, they gave you money.
Yeah, no.
Damn it. That's what we got.
Yes, coming up in our studio chat this morning, we'll throw light on the event in District Number 4 over the weekend. Candidate liability put up a huge crowd during the opening of the district office. Yes. And we'll talk about that. Opposition unity.
That's here working.
Opposition unity. We'll look at it also. Yes, we'll look at that. We'll start that discussion. We'll pick up from there. Coming up at 8:20 to 9 o'clock this morning. District 12 representative candidate Bill Clintus.
Yeah, Bill Clintus.
Kamara will be our guest this morning, talking about the district and his chances in these elections. Coming up at 9 o'clock, the sports entertainment and commercials on the TBS here on Truth 96 from 1 FM, 9:15 to 10. Another candidate for Representative Bishop Augustus Duncan. I will close us up on this Monday edition of the show. District 6?
Yeah, District 6.
Yeah, District 6. He's a bishop.
Yeah.
A man of God.
Bishop. Bishop is about to replace the Reverend.
Okay.
That's what I say in District 6.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bishop to
yeah,
replace the
yeah.
Reverend.
Because you know,
But the bishop has to be strong.
yeah, but who title is higher?
Yeah, but
And you know, one time, the pastor fired the bishop.
yeah.
This one that bishop. That was like
Yeah.
every time.
So you see now, at that time, maybe there will be a repeat. We know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the midst of all country first and sincerely, let me say this, Onu, before we can start with the discussion on the lineup. Representative Ben Fofana, outgoing Representative Ben Fofana, because he's not recontesting.
Man,
yes, he made up to his promise that he made to Mona Kennedy.
Okay.
Yeah, you remember the triplets mother?
Yeah.
Okay.
He
opened a pledge. Yeah, he opened a pledge.
$500.
Half $1,000.
Okay.
Yeah, $500. 500.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
he gave it?
Yeah, Mona confirmed that the representative
she received it.
Yes.
Okay.
She said she's been calling you, but she's not getting.
But Ben gets contest with good mail.
So yes, I mean on behalf of this show, because we brought her here, considering her situation, to make that plea, and a lawmaker, being a people-centered person, humanitarian, he decided to make that intervention. So Honorable Ben Fofana would love to say thank you ever so much for making true your promise, for living up to your promise that you made to the triplet mother. She appreciates you a lot, and I know you guys talk on behalf of the TBS. We love to appreciate you for that. At least when we make a call and people say we'll do this, when they do that, we feel pleased. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. You could have contested again.
Yeah, he's a good man. He's strong in Marky, but I think that
District 11 is hard.
Political life is not easy. Public service life, especially at the level of the legislature, only it's not easy. Do you visit the Capitol building often?
Yeah, once in a while.
Once in a while,
Yeah.
that's why.
Like,
but if you visit the Capitol building,
I play
and the offices of these people, you will say, God, why do people get any money to do this thing? Then over the weekend, go to their homes. Sometimes let's be fair. Let's be fair sometimes. Sometimes I think about some of these things. What if we decide to pay representatives $4,000 and decide to pay senators $6,000? We all benefit, all the other benefits, everything. 4,000, 6,000 senators, if any. Do you think?
Okay, let it show start.
Yeah.
Let's say 12,000, right? The representatives.
Yeah.
So what's the US rate right now?
So no, they said the people continue to say their pay is around 8,000.
Okay, let's say.
Yeah, because after the harmonization.
I mean, people are public figures, so if we discuss it, there's nothing wrong about it.
No, nothing wrong with that.
I want to see if you win your meal. All
it'll be public. We go on the website.
We see money in your account. Yeah. So let's take it at Rosalind Swakoko makes
8,000.
8,000. She make 8,000. Let's put at 8,000.
Okay,
8,000 every month. Time, what's the rate?
Let's say 185.
Don't bring Ellen Johnson rate. George Weah rate.
185.
185.
Yeah, that's 185.
So 185. So is here 1 million.
1 month. No, 1 month, 1 million.
So
wait, I get my own phone. Why are they?
No, this is not a full calculator I use.
Why are you in Ghana? I'm not in Ghana. Right.
How are you? Let's work out the figure here.
8,000.
8,000 times
185.
Yeah, 185 at the rate there.
So it's
1,000,000.
1,480,000
every month. I will pay Rosalie.
Liberty.
1,480,000. So if we can reduce this salary, then you don't have District 17 again 30 Kennedy or 35 Kennedy. Everybody won't see. When you look the lawmaker, at most you make 5,000, even $3,000. You make better laws for the people.
So get a representative 4,000, you get a senator 6,000.
Yeah.
In
number. That's fair enough.
We can get you gas. And scratch.
Yeah, but don't cross the border.
You get problem. All right,
but you can make 1 million. Imagine this. So after you have gone 12 months and 6 years, that's more money there.
So you see why sometimes when the people tend to justify the money they make, sometimes some people will agree with them. because I just said
I mean, people going to that home market, we shouldn't back these things.
no, it's not backing.
If you have better laws for the people, people will not go there to go to that home, the houses, the bedrooms, to go and beg them.
That is true. I'm not backing them. I'm the one proposing the 4,000 and 6,000, right?
You want to drop it, right?
Yes, that come down. But in the meantime, there should be programs and empowerment in the sense that young people have something to do. Families are able to cater to themselves, and then nobody will be going around and going to lawmakers.
This kind of money
going to people's house.
Then they put a tete
and let me tell you, one of the reasons why the people continue to come to you is because they know the money you are making. Yeah, they know you are making money. They are, in fact, to the extent that the people have come to understand, I don't know whether it's true or it's not true, they have come to understand that certain policies you pass, including the budget, you get something. So once the budget passes that, they start coming more. They say how people get something they feel it.
So if you're the lawmaker in District 10, Yekes District, or District 11, where the hard zone, there's a guy there with the Supreme Court say he will not contest.
Yeah,
Thomas Twe. And I'll tell you what, the aftermath of Thomas Twe, who the men coming support and saying contesting. Say Richard Kuhn was doing the long morati, boy and blow. And Richard Kuhn was blowing the fire for Thomas Twe not to contest. Now you go back to the man say, yeah, I need your support. All your people then to give
they can't wait at the man tears draft.
But on a very serious note, if you make better laws where you bring hospital clinics in these people, so when someone is sick, they will not run to your hospital. So can say, give me money, let me go to the hospital. My wife pregnant, she has to deliver.
To the extent that we have investments where we have concession companies in the country, as students are working out of university, they go on apprenticeship. At the end of the day, you see them place on jobs. In some country, okay, your first 2 years after university, you work government. You are placed somewhere. You work, and after that, you already have job experience. You're gonna be doing battle cry around here.
I'm not gonna stop. If you have more companies coming where people have jobs, you get a little hustle to do. No way you go and sit down to somebody's house. But when the person will finish sleeping, and say check the amount of person out there before even coming.
You must say, you think as I'm sitting now, you think I cannot be a very one big district coordinator controlling group of people for political parties, moving from one place to another, but it is because I'm busy. I got something doing. I got something doing. You think I can be going to community mobilizing and telling people you cannot go, they will get your copy?
This has become a serious embarrassment.
Because I'm busy. I don't have the time.
It's a serious embarrassment.
So if you get the young people job and they got something to do, you think they will really be good? Even they're stealing, people going to ghettos and things, you think it will really happen?
It will not work. It will not work. Like you say, stop drugs. Build rehabilitation center. That's not a solution. Stop the problem for occurrence. Yeah? Those who bring in the drug, you stop it. It's not like you building. You can build 100 million rehabilitation homes. You'll still get people going there. The lawmaker, use your power. Bring those to board who bring in these drugs and things, and let them go through. Let's move on anyway. Yeah, we move. So
yes.
Yeah, let's move on. But quickly, I will before I come to District 4. Most of you presidential hopeful, please. You have 0 followers in the area I've visited in Bon County. All of your attentions are just here in Montserrat. Some of you, maybe by today, tomorrow, now you'll start to work on it. Some of you, Bonhams, your flyers, the people in these counties don't even know your name. So don't be surprised if some of you have 0.0000% of the vote coming up for Elections Commission. If you go to Salala, you'll see just 3 to 4 presidential hope for just that 4 president in the race. And must all fairness. The reason why I'm calling on Dr. Emmanuel Ure because that's his hometown.
Yeah, that's his base.
But you go to Palala, Salala, you hear about George Weah, and you like it or not who your president feeling. That's the fact I'm saying this morning. You ask the people to say, yeah, George Weah, because of the Joel factor. You ask, they will say Joseph Boyka. You hold your personal feelings, though. If you ask, some will tell you, there's a lady who's running with this man. That's how you see Charlie Bronsky will come in with comments. If you're working, you're in the CPP. If you focus on Montserrat, you'll go to Palala, you'll go to Salala. Then there's a group who said they won't put a lawyer in the race. and he took our own son. This is all fairness. All of you presidential hopeful, your attention, I just said the small, I don't know in the most rather yet, but you got 0% out there. So if you can work on it instead of 6 days time, let the people get to know you. Look, you go into town, Marka, I swear to God, you feel sight, see some homes, man. And the reason why he's the rain was falling.
Yeah. I was in Weyala Margibi recently as well. So I saw some of these things.
Oh man. Yeah. So let's move on. You'll start distracting me, man. Personal feeling, and let's say you're saying, look, some of you are coordinators, some of you are campaign chairman. Will you go to your strategic meeting? You're not saying the truth to your heads. And we must say, if you want to win this election, some of you say it's a first round victory or into the second round, and you working tomorrow. Don't come and say elections commission are cheated in the process. In the county, 0. 0. So try to work on it. District number 4, this entertainer businessman who have gotten into politics. I mean, Liberia is getting to become like Nigeria, where politics now, politicians in Nigeria, you see most business tycoons have now entered into Nigerian politics. So this young breed, I like to say young breed, came back from the US and said, well, I'm going to invest into entertainment and also doing business. 5-6 years later, in 2017, they came out and said, my man can't contest. He said, no, I have no interest. 2020, he started to become active, and he was one. Let me say this out. Senator Yombi Kanka re-election in Grand Bassa County. Laike Belete slept numerous, I'm sorry to say this, numerous nights to make sure Senator Kanka got re-elected in Grand Bassa. Your personal feeling, we must say it to the public. And then Truth FM was used like a home base for Senator Darius Dillon and others. This the re-election for Senator Kanga against Blessonga at that time. All of the PA system, all of the backstage work was done by this young man, liability. In a crowd, he pulled out today in Soul Clinic. You know, he lived in Dubaro. Down Dubaro or something like that. Yeah. But this was not his comfort zone in Dubaro. He went on to the Soul Belt. And the program yesterday was just opening ceremony. Some of you will be surprised when election results come out. The crowd who interviewed people, there are a lot of people who said we want $5. We came with our willingness to come and support a young man who strongly believes going to be the next phase of district number 4, Laike Belete. And guess what? During the ceremony, while the program was going on, the CPP stand-up bearer walking along with the VSB. Okay. You have comments, and you have Councilor Charlene Bronskin coming in to grace the occasion. And let me just say this out within extension. Most of you who are contesting on your party ticket, why is it your stand-up bearer cannot go and grace your event? Ask yourself. You want a party ticket, your stand-up bearer cannot come and put your hand up and say, yes, please vote this man. Because why? If the amount of people, you have 75,000 registered voters here, right? If they vote for Lai, well, he sells comments in a better way, they will also vote for his other comments. So you can say you own Joseph Waga ticket, then tell the people say, no, I bring. Just forget about the party and do it.
Especially in District 4, the Unity Party team party confused himself.
No candidate in District 4. And the Unity Party should take action in District 4. Rosalind Dennis is not on the Unity Party ticket. Why will you have Joseph Biker? You've been a lot for 6 years. Why will you post somebody behind your banner? You're not on the party ticket. There are 2 other candidates in the same District 4.
They have one. We are also
Johnson. You're not on the party ticket. Also, you put the person there. Hey man, they were not going to be vote one, vote all. This election will see the truth behind the individual on that ticket. So you put the Most High, you put Yahweh on your ticket, you put Jesus on your picture.
The Charlie Taylor who
Charles Taylor. Your party can help you. People want to know, who is challenging.
That's what. That's what.
Yeah, she put a party.
Yeah,
I mean, some people love your father, some people don't like him.
So you vote for her and make her representative because of her father's photo?
No, not Ali Bongo or Uma Bongo time.
That is funny.
But this opposition unity, quickly, I think we have to see how it gets. Something happened, and Sarah Bessler had to place a call to stand up barrel from the ALL, the All Liberian, the African Liberation League. Yeah, the ALL. You know, this diplomat came about bringing all these parties together and say, let's have to protect our votes. Maybe in Bapolu County, all the other political parties don't have the finance to send a poll watcher. Since we have one person for the CPP or one person for United Party, they dare to represent other us. Any result account, nobody will cheat it. In Lofa County, maybe in Kola Home, we have one pool washer here, only for where? The LPPTK, and no other political party pool washer there, but that one pool washer from the opposition represents other odds. And this is not going to work. The opposition, something happened on Saturday, I intend to bring it out. Please hold your personal feelings. Rest in peace, Senator Nathan. Rest in peace. Look, this is why sometimes I love to follow George Weah photo. Marka. All of you listening to me, please hold your personal feelings. I will follow George Weah photo to see what is happening with his campaign train. And all of y'all last year at Mobile Molu, he said he took all the coordinator money instead of going to the party headquarters, he went to his house. CDC came in the news for the wrong reason on Saturday, Friday, or Augustine running with it and saying, but on Saturday, during the funeral of Senator Nathan, this is why I say opposition unity would not work. And George, we are still change or change. Your please hold your personal feelings. Hold it. When the opportunity was given for the Unity Party to make a statement, appeal a tribute, let's put it this way. During Nathan's funeral, you have other opposition political parties were all seated. The ruling, some of them were seated. I mean, good morning to you, JNB. How you doing this morning? It's a boy. It's a formidable force in the race. And there's no doubt about it. Joseph Boyka and team from the United Party came to pay that tribute. And guess what? As soon as they announced the CPP, I was watching. As soon as they announced the CPP for tribute, guess what? The entire United Party walked out. Look, opposition unity will not work. That was so saddening. As soon as they announced the CPP, the entire United Party hurricane walked out of the church. Can you imagine this? You're not seeing it right yet. If I go into the second round, you think you're going to support me? It's not going to work. Sometimes, Marka, I mean, man, we should forget about some personal things. Yeah, this is Nathan, man.
Sure.
Oh, man. I mean, the man in the castle was like, what's going on?
Yeah, so all of these little things really matter because if you say we have to collaborate on certain things, like for example, the homegoing of a statesman is not a pure political ground. It's not a political ground. It's a place where stakeholders go to pay their last respect, and if for any reason if you were speaking, others sat and listening, and other people are speaking, others sit and listen. After the official ceremony, everybody walk out together and go their separate ways.
Sure.
But for you to make it appear like because the president is about to speak, you walk away.
Walk out.
So I mean, it doesn't signal well.
So people listening now, no, we're not promoting comments or whatsoever. We are telling you, say this opposition unity will not work. Sarah Bessler, good morning. I mean, you're wasting your time. This is not going to work. That should be the starting. That should have been the starting right there.
And the last time we had Mr.
Walk and go and shake hands. I mean, this is not enemy shape. Sure. The war law used to sit on the round table and find solution. Y'all said George Weah are the problem, right? If you ask folks, they'll say, yeah, George is the problem. We want George Weah out. We want George Weah out. But what are the process? What are the ways to get George Weah out? You ain't ready yet. You ain't ready. Is that ready? That should have been, yes. Go ahead, drink. I mean, sometimes, no, I don't know. Look. this election, and they started because I watching all of these possible things that are happening. I mean, audio, not audio. This thing will happen regularly.
Election time.
Yeah.
We expect to hear all of these things.
Yeah.
All of these things. But I think sincerely, look, logically, the opposition need to collaborate on certain things. It's not about getting on same party ticket, but certain policy issues you have to collaborate, because from the beginning of the electoral process, all of the top opposition leaders, they said their mission was to make George Weah a one-term president.
Yeah.
So going to achieve the mission, there's been a split along the way, beta changes and all of these things that are happening along the line. And then another opposition person comes say, okay, we always see in the sub-region after election, we hear opposition will say, oh yeah, there were, discrepancies, there were irregularities and all of these things. So let us collaborate in protecting our vote. That's a very good move. A very good move. And the last time Mr. Cummings was here and we asked him, he mentioned the same thing. He said, if there's anything that must happen is that opposition, we must collaborate in protecting our votes. He mentioned that.
Look,
and Reverend Sarah Besley making a move, bringing the opposition leaders together to do that. But if you see in the public, you can see eye to eye in the public. How will you collaborate?
This is not going to work. And for your personal feeling, let me say this. I want you to play something in news this one with President George Weah.
Okay.
If this will work, the bullying that is on the Facebook, look, you have to tell your guys to slow down. Because in this election, there will be a second round. You like it or not? That one round victory CDC is a scare tactic. And some of you now start to catch. Yeah, that's scare tactic. It's holding there, some of you already. You need somebody. Yeah, let play. I want you to play something here. Yeah, the president in Buchanan, right? Yeah. Let play the president.
The one you are talking about bullying, right?
Yeah, the second round thing. Is some people say the first round you carry 2 F7 with him.
Yes.
So yeah, I think the second one.
The one in Bassa.
Yeah, in Green Bassa. Let's play the president. Listen to this. Listen, y'all say y'all want to give them in one turn, though.
Play from there.
Yeah, I'll play from yeah. Yeah, let me press play. Yeah.
Let
me press play.
In the last 5 years, today, one years old. You get free school, you get free YC state, you get a road. You think that George Weah here has for the country? We are trying to fix it. So the little people are done much more than the one that's of the 1 year. I feel that for you, but this is my family. It's a battle too. My mom battle, my father too, or something. So I'm out there to tell you, the time you gave me and the time you gave the other people, 12 and 57. There's an easier time, even the Toyamo, they go riding SUV vehicles today. People running around and making the treadmill and somebody. I think what is the fraud? They don't trust the system. But first one is permissible because it's the people that go into vote. And everybody to go one person vote. You get 50 plus one. And somebody needs to do that.
Okay. Yeah, that's logic there. The president now is telling you, all of y'all who want to make George Weah a one-term president. You did 50 plus what? 50 plus 1, right? If someone gave you 51 plus 1, it's at 52 right there, right? I hope you're trying to understand. Look, I mean, if y'all go involved with this campaign period, the message, the silent voters monitoring all. CDC is having an event on Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, September 7th. In Monterrey. Some of you just spend most of your time on the social media. We ought to bring this out to the public. So when election results are being announced, nobody got votes keeping in the basket waiting for you. Some of you are not reaching out to the people, and you are just there saying, yes, my party stands a better chance. Yeah, so our guest will be a little bit 50 minutes later. So we can pick a few calls up. One to the issue, Ben, this calls.
Yes, 0770202579. Yes.
In the middle of
first.
Let's pick David Kuti up on the line. He's an ambassador to the show. Yes. Good morning.
Good morning to Marka.
You know, if what you are saying is true about the United Party, then the opposition is a mess. Totally finished. They're going nowhere. You know, sometimes I tell people that this country is not normal, and people try to argue with me. This country is not normal. I'm telling you. You can even imagine you telling us, I hope more Ali or the SC of the United Party can call the clarify or tell us what it is. That's what you're saying. But if it's true, then we're a total mess. Because how can a group of them look at that children? There's nobody who went to that place who is below 18 years old. Somebody has died. You spoke. And because of the opposition, you won out. What kind of men were 8 years old? I think the people who want to advocate this country. Thank you, man.
Oh. Okay, thank you. Let's begin another call on the line. Good morning. Morning. I'm getting myself in the background. Move on the radio. I hope you understand what I'm pushing. Hello, please hold on. What I'm saying, hello. Sarah Bezos try to bring the opposition together despite all of the rigmarole in the court and so going forward. That should be a ban. Yeah, listen now before you continue. That meeting could have been the starting point and to see both of the parties moving on. The agenda is to make George Weah a one-term president. Anyway, he's off the line. Yes, you got both calls there.
0770202579. The point O'Neill is making is that if you want to collaborate, why you want to behave that you can see eye to eye.
Yeah, you're not gonna get a support in the second round.
Good morning. Good morning.
I mean,
no.
I'll let you go.
No, can't get you on this. Let's take this person. Good morning. Good morning. What's your name? Where you join us from? Go ahead.
So that video I watched it, I didn't bring out Musa Belete finger before posting that Musa network. So if opposition unity will come in the second round, that should be the starting point to see.
Absolutely.
Hey man.
Good morning. Go ahead, Chief.
Okay. 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 All right. Thank you. Your 1 minute.
Thank you, Sonia. Thank you. Good morning.
money to the school. But my content has to do with some lawmakers. There are many lawmakers who are in the usual habit of putting communication before primary on the basis of all of public sector accounting to help at least pulling budget. But at the end of the day, when find out things are related to that budget, they can go by how and collect money from them. Sure, the thing in the case of the shooting lawmaker in Majiki County, in question of Honorable Afakoglu Jews. There was a money that was put in the 33 public school account for the government fiscal budget. And this particular lawmaker went behind that budget and called the principal, he took it from them and shared it as I speak to you now.
But man, you get proof to that thing. Yeah, man. You get proof to that thing, talking.
Yeah, tell them what. Yeah, call the video. You got bring us evidence. Then we'll bring it for you. Yeah.
Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead.
Good morning to our people of Liberia. Not only is water S50 calling from a resident in Nimba,
Nimba.
Yes. Well, I find it so.
Go ahead. You calling from Nimba? About holding you on?
Yeah, I find it so for two FM in Nimba.
Okay.
Let me say thanks to you guys for the discussion this morning. But what I get on the show here is quite different, and it's why you are very, very different.
Now.
Okay. Yeah, right. Thank you.
The network is slow. Let me say to you guys, the issue relating to lawmakers' salary and I got discussing. And my own teaching. Let's go about the opening. The number of complaints we have received from the education sector. And the honor is trying to earn saying 25,000 that we have 4 children, 5 children. The end of the day, people are receiving that money to the back and each school. And the calculated number of schools are in the city. Our government teachers are not there. At the end of the day, they all the only thing we have is that him make me most surreal. That some of the things I remember one lawmaker brother got to that knowledge is to be peace, is to be on a business of locality. Because the end of the day, for the rural area, the more especially the poor in most surreal as a lawmaker. But the year come across the board according to all of them level. Because now we are sleeping reinforcing Nimba to move to all of the school opening. And this is ongoing. It's not available. And not because it's opening rule in Nimba all over the third district. So I expect the man who is now the amount of reduce on. How do you expect the man to carry also activity?
So why to build road and all of this is it what it should be doing, or should have oversight and ensure that where there are necessary projects like that, the Ministry of Public Works should be doing that. That's why they put money in the budget. All right, we're coming launch a campaign. They will call the law. The representative pay to 4,000 and call the senator to 6,000. You don't want it, don't run. You want it, don't run. Thank you. Good morning. Good morning.
Let me say good morning to Olu and as well to the many listeners and people on the podcast. My name is Aloysius P. Fremotino. Who me this morning from Roma, Ibi County. I want to make my input this morning.
You already have the opportunity, Chief.
Because I spoke about
what?
You know, if you compare the salary of our lawmakers, look at how huge amount you calculated over 1 million. But you have in our country that are not to stand up and people keep suffering on a daily basis. And they will not even stop there. Like for example, in District 2 here, our lawmaker, when he with his school, he allotted 55,000 in the budget for.
But the people said they did an expansion and renovation of the public schools. So why you guys still raising issue about this? Aloysius. How do you know how much was spent on the renovation and the expansion?
We have done our own survey, and in fact, there are teachers within our institutions that receive $1,000 as give back to the lawmaker.
Okay, you have bring document.
Bring that document. Let's see, man.
Good morning.
Marka,
Kickback get document. Why is it kickback get document? Bring that document, let's see it. You stop making a thing. Kickback, who will go sign for kickback and say, yeah, you can sign the document. You say kickback already. Anyway, go ahead. Am I talking?
McLean, why is he trying to say?
Okay.
Okay.
You're making a talk nobody.
Thank you.
No, this is the
I
only
think-
active base, yeah? This is the only active base. You don't attack anybody.
Mhm.
Yeah. You tussle.
He commend people.
Yeah, comment. When you want to condemn, then you know, I mean,
He'll be around it.
yeah. But on a very serious note, I mean, look, if this opposition united thing will work, today we'll
Yes,
sit
yeah,
behind this microphone in 5 minutes. Yes, he'll be here. If we go into the second round, if opposition united thing will work,
Mhm.
we as leader, look, if the war laws, people used to go for the Akosuma call, sit on a round table, and come over one decision. Otherwise, else, most of you will regret. And Liberia will be like Nigeria, where everybody say, let's form a party and give Buhari a one term and think. Tinubu will not going to come in. Similar thing with Sarah Low. It's starting from right here. Now we all should be thinking about how can we protect our votes? What do we start from? Some of you have not taken this thing as a lifetime grudge. That's how you're taking politics to. It's so saddening. Y'all say it's a daddy give me Africa, but now some of you have taken it as a lifetime thing. Yeah, I will hate this person for the rest of my life. And you will never see state power if you do so. Because I will just say, George is the problem. George corrupt. They sanction the other one. They do the other one. But meanwhile, you cannot see eye to eye. You're ready yet. George will go for another 6 years. And anybody elections commission announced to us, we'll tell that person, congratulations, we move.
Yeah, so again,
know.
we continue to say that the most important thing that Liberians need is their peace. In all that we do, the most important thing that the Liberian people need is their peace. Yeah, it's the peace that we want. You have the opportunity to campaign across the 15 counties of the country. You know, logistics wise, there are challenges, but you have to reach out to the people, the community radio stations all across the country. You pay some money to these struggling media institutions.
You're paying.
Okay.
We should sit down. We use our brain every day. Yeah.
Only you see the deception about this thing is that you spend huge money on t-shirts, on flyers, but you don't care about the media.
Yo.
The community radio stations are all across the. In fact, almost every district in Liberia has a radio station. Okay, but you don't want to spend some money on these people to spread a message to the people. And you know our election calendar, they gave us reading season for campaign. And some of our roads are impossible. So today, you keep your money to yourself and you say that Monserrato, yeah, when you go on 1 or 2 radio talk shows, you say, yeah, we've been campaigning, and you expect yourself to have 50% plus one of the votes in this country. So all you have to do is to reach out to the Liberian people with your message. If the people buy a message, they will elect you. Other than that, they will go for what they see. The Liberian people will surely go for what they see. Look, let me tell you, in the interior, yeah, we that were born and grew up in the interior. In the interior, election time, any candidate that visit our village, that I want a candidate there. You know that, right?
But this is what gave it to the action.
Any candidate during election, any B man are running that come
and
to us
I won't be
and
president.
celebrate with us.
Yeah.
Man, I want a man who know. You go, I can That's one of the reasons why you see most of the time, even in that very number, you see most of the time you see Senator Johnson will be getting votes number because his name is always with the people. The people hold him.
And you're speaking about Senator Johnson, right? Those of you running with tip. Yeah, PRJ tip. Yeah, PRJ tip. Tip, not tip. That is friends with the people. And that's the fact.
So you have to reach out to
the people.
Let me tell you, opposition, you can't sit down and meditate that, oh yeah, there could be fraud. No, there have been no sign in this election. We are not seeing anything that will say, yeah, we're not satisfied.
But we say after you let it make analysis. Because yeah, the next day when they make good idea, you elect the next analysis.
Because the next thing is that we have seen several other elections by the same very commission. The 2020 midterm election, the people who won, they were declared, except for other legal issues that held some people back. But besides that, there was not, any real claim of fraud and all of that, besides election violence and other things. So that gave some Liberians, like some of us, the confidence that the 2023 October election, the results will come out as Liberian will vote.
Some of you predicting violence. Some of you predicting violence. Keep it to yourself. If you do the rightful thing to go campaign,
look, let me tell you,
get the vote.
The issue of protecting vote is a modern form. It's a modern form of election where people who believe that maybe they think there could be issue also, or they want to make sure that the numbers that will be coming from the polling places are correct. They collaborate, knowing fully well that you may not have the resources to send poll watchers across the country to all of the polling places in the country. So 3, 4, 5 political parties collaborate. If political party A has poll watchers across Grand Bassa for all of you, if political party B has poll watchers across Maryland for all of you, so that's exactly what some people are looking at, including Madam Sarah Beslow Yanti. So, and some have that vision, but they fail to even call their friend. That able
community radio station.
You know what I'm telling you?
Yeah, they don't do it.
You abandon the media. The struggling community radio stations across the country, like I mentioned earlier.
Let me attack next more. Sorry, Marka. Let me attack next.
Oh, yeah, people too small. I mean, man. Oh, yeah, people too small.
When I don't be there.
Yeah. So you have to work with them. I mean, you don't downplay the media. They call it full estate. But I said, and like one time in 2018, I was angry on the radio and I said, okay, let President we have to the megaphone and carry on. The thing wanted to Liberian people, for example, the State of the Nation address, let the President with a megaphone and go through the country and not to the people.
Not possible.
But just in 2 hours, as your words are in the ears of the Liberian people due to the media.
This is strictly to the neck.
Don't disrespect the media.
This is strictly Elections Commission will sit on this media and promote you every day. Some people think that we're PR for Elections Commission. No. We're trying to help with the process. Look, Elections Commission, they react to your entire board of commissioners. We need to send radio jingles to all of the community radio stations in the counties.
Absolutely.
You send, True FM will have some, but that's not enough. These community radio stations, you send across to every one of them
and pay them.
Pay them. Oh yeah, that's budget now. Election go with money.
Yeah,
election go with money.
I think we're spending about 53 million on this election.
Yes, spend some money on the community radio stations. Send your radio jingles to them. Let them play so the people will hear the message. No to violence. Accept the result with Elections Commission. Wait for Elections Commission to announce it. And as we close up, I mean, our guess is just 2 minutes away. As we close up, if everybody think that, if you ask any opposition now, they'll tell you, say, yes, We're giving George Weah one turn.
Yeah, we have to say
Very-
one thing.
The very song will tell them say I beg to differ. Then I think some of you will lose confidence or whatsoever. Everything with me personally. If you can move on and do the rightful steps, agree. All of you are opposition. Oh yeah, you are oppositions, right? But that personal high feelings, you don't need to drop it. You know, I listened to Chamability. He said something on a podcast on Friday night. He said, "Yeah, Mo Ali not only sent me a message, you know, okay. That's why me and Dylan go back to back. You know, he sent me mess. That's how it should be.
Yeah, and even at that funeral, it was time that even
funeral
Mr. Cummings and Waka could just walk over
hand.
Yeah. Yes, shake my hand.
He just shake my hand.
Oh,
That's
how
it.
are you?
And move on.
The election will pass, like will be here.
Yeah, we'll be
Your
here.
children and
But just
grandchildren,
do the
your
thing.
citizens will be here.
Yo, talking to someone, you let the yeah, hey, what the United Party did on Saturday was a bad one. The first one was in Grand Bassa, where youngly plenty of people to boo Amusa ability. In Grand Bassa, that was one. Another reoccurrence was just on Saturday. So if there is a second round now, all you guys say, George out there, George, I want move George. You think you're gonna do it on your own? You can't make it. You can't make it on your own. Anyway, yes, our guest is here. We're trying to bring it on, but if you want to make this, you need I'm not gonna tell United Party to support CPP now until any one of you can make it in the second round. So tomorrow you have to face to go happening District 11. Thomas Twe. Thomas Twe was denied by the Supreme Court not to contest after the Elections Commission had qualified him as a candidate. The rule against it said the issue of domicile. Though they may have this man living in the district here. In fact, he's not a citizen, all of that. So the Supreme Court has said goodbye to Thomas Twe. But guess what? Richard Kuhn. Richard, my personal friend. But Richard, you're beyond this. Richard was the Loma rap boy you there in Blow Breeze. Richard Kuhn was beyond it here, empowering others here. Let the countryman move. Countryman will not contest countryman. And guess what? The same Richard Kuhn now going back to the Thomas Twe and say, "Gee, the way you contesting now, you tell your supporter to give it for me." Is your politics looking like you're taking it personal? And I cannot smoke no more in Hado. Oh, man, I wish my man could number two, Hillary Gibson. Another candidate there. But there's a strong female candidate, Siatana Puli.
Okay.
Yeah, Siatana Puli.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is she the daughter of the late?
Moses Tana Puli daughter.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll try to bring her this way.
Okay.
Yes, I feel good to go now. We have a candidate from district number 12.
Not easy.
12. That bien somehow.
Y'all, the people who come in the 55th legislature, y'all get ready for all the who want to reduce that money.
I'm posting on salary. Who said out to us here? If I win, okay, yes, that's T1.
Yes,
Yeah, T said, I'm gonna say yes to T because he live his life, but he like bro Paul said no, we ain't gonna stay. Yeah. The way, so they also call my money. I only want half. I will get for 1 month period. The money sweet. How can you not know money sweet?
I know.
When you eating the money, see all the things in the job. Your color boom.
When level claim, your expenditure claim along with your level, brother. Once look, today you can live on board for 1 week. You can live on board for 1 week. But if you become representative, too small for the level.
Every new level is a new devil. For every new level. And some of you see, there were not ugly or Lucifer was a very beautiful angel. A beautiful voice. I guess get ready, we'll bring him on the air. Are you okay now? The devil. The devil. Lucifer is a very beautiful angel. But because of the wicked ways, that's why you see when they put the demons there, say, yeah, too ugly, man. No, your ways.
Yeah, one of my little journalists in Marka County, Stanley Coluba Johnson, is celebrating his birthday on today. I went to our born in Zimo. And tomorrow I'm going to announce the thing I remember.
They will open fire in if you
no, I'm not announcing.
People going to personal.
Yeah, I'm not
announcing.
Tomorrow I will announce personally.
Yeah.
Personally.
Left to the pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, obvious.
Yeah, obvious. Tomorrow we'll be a public announcement. And then we are drafting. We're not going to sit and wait for people to contribute. We will demand people.
If I Welcome
September
back.
September 10 will demand people to contribute because we are immensely contributing to this country. So people must contribute towards our celebration too.
So,
Yes.
as we close up and linger with our guests, I would love to be happy to say good morning to a president in the comments. I love to be happy to say good morning to a president. I love to be happy. Good morning to
Yes, we move in. Yes, we move.
yes. Let me get a brief out. You can roll it, man. Let me get a brief out.
Yes, breathe in, breathe out. This morning, like we said earlier in our lineup, we have Clitus S. Kamara, representative candidate of Electoral District number 12 in Montserrat County. It's a pleasure to have you on the Truth Breakfast show this morning. This is my first interaction with you.
Good morning. I'm very happy to be here from edition number 12 and sorry for the time. We missed the blue one whole all
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I see. Okay. That was so bad, but we're sorry for that. So this is Truth FM. We are located right here on in the heart of Pinsville, the most populated city in the Republic of Liberia. Yes, Pinsville. Okay, so how is District 12?
District 12 is good. We started engaging till this morning, 2 a.m. And we now have like 3 hours to rest and come to True FM.
So the election enter midnight. the campaign rather enter midnight.
As you know, the celebration will continue on the next day.
I see. But tell us more about yourself as a person. Your background. Who are you really?
Yeah, my name is Biokintosh Kamara, commonly known as Bian Kamara. Born on Keseli Boulevard, district number 12. Grew up in Ghanansville. Lived there for over 40 years. Attended at St. Peter High School, the St. Philip High School, B.W. Harris, and graduated from the College of West Africa. Attended the AME University and graduated 2008. Worked with the National Investment Commission for 2 years, 2010 to 2012. Went to the States on their resident visa program, where I continued my education with another bachelor's degree and graduated with a master's in public administration from the Rutgers University. A business entrepreneur, engaged in the small media entrepreneur industry of Liberia. I own a Marka group of companies that are engaged in import and export of goods and services. I'm the head of the Camara International Charity Foundations. Foundation has been established for the past 6 years, giving back to Liberian and Liberia as a whole, engaged in humanitarian services, medical services, microfinance program, youth empowerment, and other initiative building the community on itself. So district number 12 is where we live. We have our entire family, married with 4 children, 4 girls, 9, 8, 7, and 2 years or so.
Nobody will be to your husband.
I get that one shot, but
Okay.
yeah. So district number 12 is all we have, and we've come to let the people of district number 12 know where we are.
Okay, so out of the things you just lined up, it appears that you have a lot going on. Why you enter politics? That is also headache.
You know, me by nature is a political being. And more besides that, we've elected so many people in district number 12, especially for us. Like one of me, I supported one of the lawmakers in district number 12 that underperformed, and after that, I told my people that it's about time that we support ourselves, we let ourselves.
You mean the current one?
No, the past one, Richmond, I supported him,
Okay, he's coming back for the
and
seat.
I make sure that he did not win the election 2017. Unfortunately, before then, another guy has entered the community from District 13, and our women voting. So this time around, we are very firm. We are uncompromising District number 12. That no matter what the circumstances, we will redeem our district in 2023.
What are you bringing on the table? What is your vision? You'll be a representative, though representing your district, but making policies that will impact the entire country.
Well, we are already representing our community in terms of giving back, in terms of creating empowerment opportunity, in terms of restoring the hope of our people, irrespective of the past administrations or the current administration of the legislature. We think that our people are in dire need of hope and restoring the aspiration in terms of healthcare, in terms of accessibility, in terms of role, in terms of youth empowerment, in terms of engaging the macroeconomic sector where our women who are in the market must have a hope in terms of having lower interest rate from this bank. We are ensuring that at least we have what we call a faith-based, a religious tolerance community that will engage in more peace building, engaging our community for community service in terms of building sanitation, in terms of holding concession responsible. District number 12 is the heartbeat of investment since the act passed in 1978, making it like Ghana's Valley more of an industrial park. District number 12 today hosts seven major concessions, beginning with the Sakti Breader, the glass factory, the flour factory, and all of the factories that are in district number 12. Like our district has been concessions, and the concessionaire, they benefit more than we who are inhabitants of our district. So if you look at district number 12, it has an investment portfolio of $1 billion. With the $1 billion investment, you can even see a safe drinking water. You can even see a hospital. You can even see a clinic. You can even see police. Police do not even have logistics to even curtail crime. In district number 12 today, most of our elderly people go to bed with hunger. More besides accessibility, if you look at $1 billion investment in the community, even where the concessions and domicile, there's no good road to enter chicken factory in terms of crime rate. Look at ambulance. Ambulance can even find a way too. I have an ambulance that's helping the community, but there's no way to go in any community when there's
What
this.
will you do? What will you do as a representative to correct these things that you think are wrong?
Good. That's on the national scene. Since we're on the community level, and what we've done, these are all our humanitarian activities. When we get elected, and I'm very optimistic we win this election. Like I say in many of my intellectual discourses, that the national legislature is a bread on the Liberian people. And the national legislature should be the economic fulcrum that will decide public policy on behalf of people.
Why do you call it a burden on the
Foreign
Liberian
is a burden
people?
on the Liberian people. For example, look at the civil servant, how much you take home. Look at the teachers, look at the doctors, how much they take home. The legislature is taking 10,000 plus with other humanity, agriculture, break, signature fee, all of the fee. But the teachers that's in the classroom can even take away home the $200 US. When the doctors can even take away a $200 US. The civil servants have to protest before they get a pay. When like you ever heard that lawmaker protested for the pay? The pay goes on time.
They say doctors are making about $2,000.
No. Do your own statistics. How many person in the government hospital chickens fighting making $2,000 US? They don't even get a $200 on time. As a matter of fact, there's no drugs in the hospital. But all the lawmakers can leave from here to go to Ghana. They go to Malawi, they go to Kenya, they go to America for treatment. While the Redemption Hospital, and Cali Hospital, and the JFK Hospital is underfunded in terms of resources. Go to JFK today, you see the number of patients that's there. You find they're charging people for medical bills and other prescriptions, and the people can't afford. But the lawmaker, money gets on time. They have to demand the money from the Minister of Finance before they even do some sitting in the legislature. So they are not liability. They has complete economic burden on the Liberian people. The Liberian people should be the burden on the legislator because they are the direct representation of the people. But if they are even getting their pay on time, and those who are paying taxes to the government have to protest so many times in front of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or go to the legislature to get a pay before they get a pay. So they are the burden on the Liberian people.
What will you do about that if you are a representative?
Good. The first thing we need to ensure the issues of integrity of the government. We need to ensure accountability. We need to under promise and over perform. There are so much people under over promising during political time. I have not come to over promise you. I've come to let you know that in district number 12, what we going to gain from the national cake. As a matter of fact, before you say, "Oh, the government will give me something," you should be asking yourself, "What do you give to the government?" Like JFK said, "What you do for your country, then your country do for you." When you look at district number 12, every other district in Montserrat County, including counties, you realize that we in district number 12, we contribute hugely to the revenue generation of the Republic of Liberia. We have Sakti Brother, who's a multimillionaire company. We have glass factory, we have flower factory. So we are contributing to the national cake of the Republic of Liberia. Like any other county, take from State in Nima County. So when we're talking about giving back to counties in terms of county development fund or in terms of giving back to county in terms of social corporate responsibility, then those counties that are giving huge in terms of taxes and revenue collection to the government must demand in terms of giving back to its people. So we are saying in the national legislature, we'll call for a reconstruction of this company because you cannot have a company that is operating is creating environmental pollution. Each of these companies operate a 250 kVA generator. You have 7 generators that's running 24/7 district number 12. See district number 12 in the afternoon, you see the smoke. These smokes called combustion, carbon monoxide is affecting the people. Sanitation, healthcare. So we are saying we will pull forward that this company will be reconstruction to know what is in there for the people of district number 12 in terms of healthcare, in terms of road, in terms of providing job. My brother, let me tell you something. It's so sad that you have a companies in district number 12 that has an employee size of over 1,000 person, but not one single person from district 12 working there.
Hmm.
In the morning, you see
Is your
my records.
record correct?
We've gone into 17 community and asked community leader and asked them how many person working in the SQL database. No stakeholder, including even the citizens we've asked. We've gone there to ask this company to give us the statistic. They said no, they can't give us no statistic. But in the morning, you see buses dropping people from different places, from Rayleigh, from Single, from Congota, and they all to LPRs in Junction going to work in the evening to leave. So I'm saying, look at the issues of local content. Look at the issues of people who are inhabitants in the era of this concession. As a matter of fact, you're a public person. When you have concession in your community, who's supposed to be hired first?
The
The
local.
locals. The local must be given the priority in terms of jobs, in terms of opportunity. You can't even have a vocational school. A society like District number 12 that is hosting Seti brother that's manufacturing iron ore to steel rod cannot even hire 50% from District number 12, but all the professionals are outside. We are not saying we should disenfranchise other people Liberian from outside. They all have the right to get jobs. But we who are directly affected from the combustion smoke, who are affected from these manufacturing products, we should be given the opportunity to work. We should be given an opportunity for a just and meal condition. We should be given an opportunity for applications of job, drivers, mechanic, other skills labor, our mothers. They are there security. Now, when you look at concession is saying that even local container concession, like security, you understand, like janitor, local sweeper, like office staffs, these are low cost jobs. But today, even security job, nobody from district Batway can even concession for security job.
Well, you sound good with a vision for your people, but let's look at your chances because before you do these advocacies or before you even make decision, you must be elected first. So let's look at why you think you are better placed ahead of other contestants in that district.
Um, I think it's very simple. I am an indigenous son of district number 12. I was born there. More besides, today in district number 12, we are the only candidate that have provided a technical and vocational institution for district number 12 that has a capacity of 380 inhabitants learning cosmetology, interior decoration, computer science, tailoring
For how long?
for the past 6 months.
Okay.
That institution is one of the best institutions today going Keseli Boulevard. It is there.
Does it have a lifespan beyond the election?
Mobi has been existing. That's why I told you we have a
This election.
beyond this election. It has been existing for over 7 years at an institution that I call Camara International Charity Foundation.
Okay.
We entered this country we build an institution that has not only served district number 12. I've gone low far to serve humanitarian mission, Bon County, the group of 77, the records are there. Wheelchairs, crutches, medications. We can brought in 40 footer container medications for people at district number 12 and close, district 2, district 17, district 8, as far as Lofa and Bombing County. So I am not a typical Liberian politician. I am a humanitarian politician, a policymaker. So I've not come to tell you, oh, when I go to the legislature, I will tell the people salary to come down. I'll go. How do we make government to overperform and underpromise people during election time? How do we build the integrity? How do we build the revenue of our country? How do we curtail corruption and graft? How do we look at the issues of accountability? Those are things we talk about the legislature. If somebody come here right now, oh, I will make government, I will take my pay, I will give to the president. These are all deception. All we need to do is to do what we call reappropriation and look at what is necessary in this area. Let's say, for example, you have recurring expenses. This year you buy a computer. Next year you buy another computer. This year you buy a car that costs 50,000. Next year you buy the same car that costs 50,000. So I'm saying it's a waste in government. So we need to look at government expenditure and see what are the longevity of the assets that we buy so that we can keep buying them. So we can reappropriate funding for other necessities in government in terms of healthcare, in terms of education. Let's say, for example, if the GSA is procuring buses for, let's say, foreign affairs, 2 buses, each costs like 80,000. Then next year, you have the same thing, the same budget for foreign affairs, 2 buses. Then what happened to the GSA? I mean, there's no maintenance. I mean, government money, the taxpayer money going free. Because the lifespan for each of the bus should be 5, 10 years. But you just go into the next budget period and you put the same thing bus. Then these are things that happen to every other ministry. Now, when you go to this ministry, you see that the same people paying their way to go home, they're paying their way to come to work. All these buses packed. So there's no function on GSA. GSA should not only be there to procure car, it should be there to maintain these public logistics. So I'm saying government has so much resources, but the management of these resources is the problem. More besides, Liberia, we have so much resources. Let me tell you, the resources Liberia, Singapore don't have it, but Singapore is among the 10 developed countries. You're talking about owning large deposits of oil and manufacturing technology equipment. Liberia have gold, we have diamond, we have iron, we have oil, we have timber. We have so much that even Western countries do not have. But why we are underdeveloped? Because we are not prioritizing macroeconomic plan, a national developmental plan of our country. Listen to me. Every presidential candidate got their own platform, right? Everybody got their own platform. Every lawmaker got their own platform, right? So we're all running different platforms. We do not have a national developmental plan to say the legislature will prioritize education in 10 years. The legislature must prioritize.
You mean something other than what we have called a proper agenda developed by this administration?
Proper agenda, leave that in there. Leave that on one that even no. The reason is that okay, let's say for example, when I say anytime you have something to copy PRS, right? Poverty what?
Reduction strategy.
What you are?
Proper agenda for preparation.
That's why I'm saying we do not have a national agenda. Okay. If we have a national agenda, the agenda must be to the front of the legislature. That in 20 years' time, every county must have a referral hospital, right? Or in 10 years' time, because if you say 12 years, that means that 2 administration, right? So let's say in 12 years' time, every county must have a super high school with technical and vocational school, right? In a period of that 10 years, it becomes a national agenda that the legislature will prioritize. To say, okay, well, since we finish with Tapeta Hospital, next year, we're talking about Bopolo Hospital. Since we finish with Bopolo Hospital, next year, we're talking about what? Brankibman. Now, in the period of that 12 years, the legislature will prioritize appropriation. Government resources will be going to healthcare. Now, after 10 years, you can boast to say that at least every county has a referral hospital. You don't need to leave from Bombay County to run to JFK. Now, then we prioritize education. What are we doing for education? It means the level of our traditional schools, public schools. Can you imagine for JJ right now up to now, we're still using that high wheelchair. In fact, that's why everybody dresses in uniform trousers. So what are we doing in 10 years' time? Then we compare Liberia other nations. Technology. Are we still using Blackboard? Countries that are moving toward webboard and digital board. Where is Liberia in terms of after the bicentennial? Are we still using the chalk and board, using marker board? So in 10 years' time, we want to see every public high school improving technology. Let's move to webboard. chalkboard. Let's redevelop and redesign our public schools to our innovation. But up to present, it's still the same. But we still continue passing the same budget, but there's no innovation built in the system. So I'm saying we need to have a national agenda, regardless who becomes the president, ANC, Unity Party, or CDC. That national agenda will help the executive to only add to the development, achievement of that national agenda. But then you don't have a national agenda. Every president comes with different platforms. So the appropriate came to put away the PRIs. Now, if another government comes tomorrow, they're going to put away the appropriate. Now, in fact, we spend too much money bringing these policy prescriptions to the people because you saw the government of CDC has so much money to spend on the appropriate agenda. Tell me one pillar of the appropriate agenda has been achieved. Tell me one pillar of the PRS. When you talk about achievement, it's not just in the short run, it's in the long run. Economists do not look at short run. Short run are quick impact activity. So the legislature should always look at long run. The long run that will have a social dividend on the people. Let's say, for example, when you're looking at long run, we have Firestone Royal Company, right? It's 1929. We signed a concession for the long run, but we did not look at the economic ingredient that impacts the people. We did not look at the local content. What will Firestone do for the brand other than just exporting rubber? Do we look at local content? One, establishing manufacturing plant. When you establish manufacturing plant, so in 100 years, it will have manufacturing plant that will create a job, economic security, job affordability. It means people will work. That will reduce vulnerability. The increase in vulnerability is the increase in crime. Now, when you have job, then government expand, government decentralization policy expand. It means people will get job. Nobody needs to leave from Market County to come look for a job in Monserrado. Let's say, for example, Mental Steel. Now, Mental Steel is exporting iron ore. Gallonsville has some size manufacturing plant that's producing iron ore to steel. Now, that's creating jobs. So we are saying, if that is decentralized, all kinds from Nima to here, then that will create job for the people. Then look at the issue of healthcare. Healthcare is a priority, but we are now investing more resources into healthcare. Look at district number 12. You got 25% of our women, old folks today, they don't have the means to go to the hospital. They are managing home with traditional health. That is happening all part of today. Now, I am saying the legislature is a burden until we can look at the legislature to ensure to elect people based on integrity, the understandings of public policy. Now, public policy ain't like maybe you lot of toilet in the community. That's happening like bro. There may be so many small people put in a representative. Then when you get the man elected, you think what they'll be giving you? They will give you more toilet. The reason is you elected the man based on the toilet he gave you. And you put in a representative, you get him elected, he invests in more toilet. Now, you have to elect people to the legislature based on the understanding of government and governance. Now, the issues of policy making, because you look at oversight responsibility, you look at proper representation, you look at legislation. They may discuss anything about this thing. They will come and carry you dedicating toilets, dedicating petty projects in the community. Then he put BB Sambo on 58,000, 30,000. Now, my question is, you are not even asking the man where the 38,000 come from. You are not even asking where the 50,000 come from. Now you're getting a letter based on the petty projects. Now when you get there, the man start for 78,000, put in a packet as envelope, then you ask the man. When the man was putting Sambo in your community, telling you that 30,000, 50,000, 100,000, you did not ask him where they come from. Do you need to invest $50,000 in a community on the project to be elected? No. Let's say, for example, you're a businessman. You're paid a month. Let's assume that 8,000. Huh? You come and invest a project that costs 70,000. So what's the annual pay? 8,000 and 12. So you've invested more than your take-home pay. That does not lead to corruption.
Well, who are some of the people who are running in these elections that maybe could, jeopardize your chance of winning?
Well, as a speaking district number 12,
still running.
Well, the incumbent is my uncle. We want to have at least a better retirement for him after this election, because since he came from Lofa, he lost the election. He's politically fatigued, so we don't want to discuss it too much.
You are
But
retired.
why is he running in all counties?
But that's why I'm telling you that we need integrity in Liberia. And that's why the National Election Commission must look at so much thing. The man left on District 12, domicile, District 13. He came to District 12. He rented one layer apartment. He spent so much money building marketplaces based on toilet holes before he let him. That's why he didn't do anything. The whole district, over 70,000 people, do not even have administrative office. Now, after a few years, the same man changed his domicile because they say you got to live somewhere 1 year prior to the election, right? The man went to Lofa for May 10 election. He changed his domicile automatically and moved to Lofa. He abandoned the district for 2 years. He moved to Lofa. He lost the senatorial election. Then again, he changed his domicile.
Okay, so I don't know, Kamara, we shouldn't get you distracted from
Yeah.
your campaign. Let's look at your chances. I mean, winning district number 12. You have the Chicken Soup Factory belt. You have the Stephen Tubbard. You have the Castle Boulevard. You have the Snow Hill community. Let's look at your chances. Your chances. Which of these community? I mean, the stronghold.
Our stronghold is into all the 17 community, most especially Chikisu Factory, Stephen Towers, KCD Boulevard, Swagger,
You reside in Chicken Soup
KCD
Factory?
Boulevard.
Castle
KCD
Boulevard.
Boulevard.
Okay. So when you go to the people quickly, what do you hear from them? What do they say to you?
Yesterday we were in Swagger Island. To my surprise, the Swagger Island community said they have long been waiting to hear the message from Kamara. So yesterday we had over 500 people assembled at the United Christian Academy campus, and they gave her an overwhelming endorsement. The issue was very clear. I told them I did not bring money for you. I did not come to promise you toilet. I didn't come to promise you hamper. I didn't come to promise you scholarship, neither a school fee today. What I've come to tell you that you have an investment in your district. The social corporate tax for that investment, your presumptive tax, that can develop hospital, that can develop a vocational school, that can develop one of the best administrative buildings in the district. Now, how do we do that? We will read concession and ask these people what is in the package for us in district number 12.
I mean that is an industrial district. You have the
Right.
second you have industrial area, but yet and still you still see district 12. Are they getting
So
that?
because the people were not informed about what is in the package for them. Most of the guys just go there, we came for you to elect me, we'll pay you toilet, we'll give you this. So I have been very bold to them. I said, what we provided for the past 6 years is to provide opportunity for the youth. Today in district number 12, you have 7 community that you can commute at night after 7 o'clock. KZD Boulevard alone, where I live, the crime rate in KZD Boulevard has increased. The number of ghettos on KZD Boulevard is about 36. Chikizu Factory, you have 46 areas that you can even pass easily at night after 7 o'clock. Snow Hill community, Snow Hill community after supermarket, it's not easy there. Swagger Island, you can even cross the bridge after 8 o'clock if you're not careful. So I'm saying the increase in vulnerability is the increase in crime. Now, most of what that is happening in our community, these are petty crime because people are vulnerable. Now, police do not have the logistics to even run after the DEA as a whole. No, we are saying in the legislature, come January 2024, what we will focus on is the domestic issue, the local issue. How do we have the first administrative building for district number 12 where our people can interact with the lawmaker? That will happen.
But the former representative of bidding one on the road there. Will you complete that if you like that?
Understand?
That's what I was saying. He said to you collect a small money from this small thing that you give it. So
I mean, you don't have proof.
Yeah.
Let leave
Yeah,
that to
so-
say. They are almost neighbors, you know that.
no,
Yeah. Hey, both of you on the boulevard.
yeah, one boulevard.
On
So,
the boulevard.
so,
So that boulevard vote is going to be,
no.
back and forth.
It's not even going to be divided. The people resolve. The man launched a petition. We only had 10% behind.
People get a lines up in there. Let's look at your chances quick. Stephen Tubbard.
Stephen Tubbard is good. I call Stephen Tubbard the electoral college.
Okay with
Okay with that.
They had the vote reach area in that district. The
Chikizu Factories. Chikizu Factories, Stephen Tubbard deserve for Chikizu Factory. In most cases, they are neighbors. Stephen Tubbard, we had a one-on-one door-to-door engagement. And that's the educator environment. The people ask me, Mr. Kamara, where have you been? I said, I've been here engaging people. He said, but the message you brought to the community, that's the message you want. We don't need somebody who can give a toilet. We don't need We need these things in terms of public sanitation, utility. We need them. But we need somebody that will create an opportunity for our children for job. We need healthcare center. We need technical and vocational school. We need recreational center, my brother. O'Neill, let me tell you something. The whole industrial park, you are on 100 acres of land. Can you imagine under the administrations of Anderson, that whole place was reconstruction without providing one football fee for the young people. No football fee. So right now, even the Stephen Tubber fee, there's a private land. It was only, I think, the Maserati senator who intervened. The guy who came for him, he said, no, let the people be playing there. So the whole district of Matron, we do not have a recreational center. But you took over acres of land.
You promising that one? You promising that one if you win?
We are saying that we still have vast land beyond that concession. We can open and establish one of the best recreational centers in district number 12 under our administration.
Great. So let's get Alliance activated.
Next,
I'm trying to see his political party. Yeah, he's with ACO.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Lucidi Kamara is his tenant anyway. Yes.
07702022579. This is the TBS Yet on Truth 96 from what FM. We have Bill Clitus X Kamara, representative candidate, District 12, Maserado County here this morning. Call us to make your import or want to ask a question. 07702022579 is the number. You can also call
07701532651. 1532655. You've been following. Let's hear from you. Probably we are speaking with the next lawmaker for that district.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good morning. Oh, that person went off the line. 0770.
Okay, this person is
Okay.
Go ahead, pick that.
This one. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead. Please stay away from the noise. Go ahead.
Chicken soup factory. Okay. All right, great. Thank you. Yeah, let's do one by one. Why are you
Let's do it.
Let me take your point.
Good morning. What have you been? We've been looking for good representation. Where have you been?
Not Thomas Square.
Good morning. Go ahead. Thank you for your contribution. This one. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Go ahead.
Okay, I want to commend Mr. Clinton for my camera on public radio to say this type of chicken soup you only own.
Oh, so where you calling from? You from Chicken Soup Factory or you from
I think the man is talking about data analysis when it comes to voting in the area. I think that's why you were saying.
Okay, you further explain that. Don't leave it on your own, please. Don't leave it on your own.
Good morning.
You're going to attract more votes.
Good morning. Go ahead, Chief.
Okay.
Thank you. The final one, eh?
Yes, they go more call.
No,
No,
I mean,
no, that
the
one.
background is bad.
The Ori election, no start
Yeah,
election.
that's
No,
bad. That's
let it
bad.
go.
Good morning. Your line is cracking.
Yeah, I said my name is Chogo Thomas and I call for the Chogo 12 Desert Boulevard.
Go ahead quickly.
Say thank you to every one of you in the studio. This morning I listened to Mr. Kamara and he spoke. But one thing I want to know, he spoke about when the youth are not doing anything, it goes into a serious problem. He being somebody who wants to represent us tomorrow. My husband is working that will take the youth from the ghetto and other places to do something better for themselves and going to reduce crime rates.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah,
Yes, that's our final call.
Yeah,
Then.
Not much time.
Mr. Kamara, we give you the next 3-4 minutes to respond and close up as well.
Well, thank you so much to the True FM family, and I look forward to many invitations to come. I hope people want to listen to me. From the All Abraham Coalition Party, I present to you Honorable Lucini Kamara, number 7 ticket on the election days. Honorable Bill Clinton.
Why your Senate Barry is not coming out? Maybe we'll talk that one off it. Yeah, your Senate Barry is so difficult to reach though. Go ahead.
So September 10 will be the launching of the All Abraham Coalition Party, and I hope that the 4 estates will be present. So to my brother with the last cutoff, what are we doing to take our youth? I don't like to call the word Zogo. Zogo is I don't like to use that word on many young people because no mother pray to see the child being called Zogo after 9 months. What we've done for youth empowerment, and that's why I just stated on air that over the past years we've been able to establish one of the best vocational centers in district number 12 that has over 321 young people learning basic career, computer science, driving, cosmetology, interior decoration, tailoring, and I know I think the first cycle is about to end, and we invite 2FN for that graduation. So you can make your way there, my brother, from KZD Boulevard. Just stop to my office and you see everybody busy this morning. And my brother who said call from Steering Tower Estate. When I say Steering Tower Estate, it's like an electoral college. So many times electoral college has some dominant factor on certain community that they can control. So Steering Towers and Chikizu Factory share some border. As a matter of fact, you remember in 2017, Chikizu Factory and Steering Towers voted overwhelmingly for the current lawmaker because of the issues of establishment and domicile in this community. So I'm not saying they deserve for district number 12, but they do some rational analysis on Kennedy. So we had a debate this gone time. That was on Saturday, and the entire estate called me and said, Mr. Kamara, we would love to hear these kind of messages because you the only candidate that told us about the economic reform. Most of the guys were just on politics. I have to tell you, economic reform, how government can perform, how government can build the expectation of the people by expanding private sector growth. It's not only about people riding BB cars and going to work, but how government can put food on the table for other people who are in the class of poverty. You cannot have 7 natural resources, and an average Liberian cannot even have 200 hours liberty in the park every day. They fucking have to start a day. So the issues about economic reform of the legislature, and the legislature continue to become a bread on the Liberian people. How does that happen? The Constitution says the president is incapable to resuscitate the economy. Anything when somebody dies, they say the legislature can hold the executive accountable. So the legislature has that's why they are the first branch of government. So if they cannot make law, they cannot have oversight responsibility. More beside, they say even if the president appoint a criminal, the legislature must be consented, right? So
Great.
confirm that. So
I mean, you make a lot of sense. I hope we have some time to go with you more. I mean, it's a good one. It's a good one. It's a vital point. Is great.
Thank you. So the people of district number 12, they are resolved. As a matter of fact, Maryland Center Kadoma completed a direct market today.
That's a close-up.
It's a big endorsement in Maryland Center Kadoma market. The people are resolved. You can be a bridge from here to Carrollton, they will not vote for you. You can be a tall, they will not vote for you. Vote number 10, October 10. Vote number 10, October 10. Vote number 10, October 10 to redeem district number 12. Thank you so much.
Your standard bearer to be visible. Your standard bearer is not visible.
Okay, well, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you. Vote number 10, October 10. Thank you.
Okay. Everything that's 10. There's somebody said, "Well, I was born on the 70. I this, but
Yeah.
they came through a similar scenario." Anyway, let's let the music a brief. We've been talking. We'll come back. We'll go straight to district number 6. Well, district 6. Yes, district 6. Let's get a brief out.
Yeah.
No sports. So let's get a brief out.
In District 6. Yeah, so folks, this morning we have Bishop Augustus Wild Duncan here. This morning is our last segment guest on the TBS here on Truth 96.1 FM. So yes, we hope to have you on camera shortly as we start the interview this morning. And like I said, tomorrow I will be making the declaration. My birthday is on this coming Sunday, September 10th. Kings and queens are born in September. So we have Bishop Duncan here this morning as our guest on the Truth Breakfast Show. And I will not go in today to do a own, but he will follow the protocol. So yes, we have him this morning on the TBS Representative Kennedy, District number 6, Montserrado County. Bishop, it's a pleasure having you this morning on the TBS.
Thank you so much, brother. How you doing this morning? I heard that your partner with you wasn't too well, and I want to wish him a speedy recovery. I know he's somewhat around.
Yeah, when he is around, he's around here. Okay.
It's a very good day,
Mhm.
brand new day.
Yeah, it's great. Good to have you again. I think for me, this is my second time interacting with you on the TBS.
Yeah, I think location. We have come to lay out strategies and plans and strategic plan and tactical plans that we will use to make sure our district move ahead. We have been here and we have been called to lay out those plans and objectives. And we did that past time. We are here again to discuss issues of district concern and probably maybe national concern.
Okay, that's great. So since the Reverend bounce the ball, you know what I mean? Yes, I mean when campaign was officially declared open since then. How is the Bishop Duncan campaign team doing? What are new things coming out from the communities? What are you hearing? Is it still the same thing they're telling you?
I have been on the True Breakfast Show on numerous occasions, as I said, and I had other Sunday program going, but I have to suspend all of that because of the people of District 6. You know, we started moving around in the district and talking to people about this coming election and our candidacy, the process. And for every time we move around the district and after we have taken our retrospective view in the district, we noticed that everywhere we went, people were complaining that they were sick. You know, the children look malnourished and mother sick. Father is not working, no money for the children to go to hospital. Daddy sick, mommy sick. So you know, we decided to sit as a team. My team and myself, we sat down, and normally, you know, the kind of man I am, I would somewhat my team into convocation, and we would sit and discuss and find solution to every problem. I'm not dictatorial. That's my side of leadership. So we did all of that, and we concluded that, look, Bishop, you need to do something about this situation now. Your people need you. As we speak presently, I have medicated the district at least 85 to 90%
Free of charge.
free of charge. I can say I think it's just the minimum amount of $100 for registration, and that registration go to the nicest and other people, you know, for maybe some logistic and maybe other thing. It's just $100 liberty, and they receive pretty close to $7,000-8,000 worth of medicine. And we use our contact when you looking at the situation. It was very problematic. We decided to get in contact with our friends in Europe, America, and Asia, and other places, using our contact to make sure
So it's free medication you offer,
it's
really.
free medication in the whole district. Yeah.
Great, great. So let's go more into business. Why should people vote? We in campaign people already
Yeah.
know. Augustus
Yeah.
Donkey. Yeah, someone's listening out to the radio. There are so many candidates in that district.
Yeah.
Why should they opt for Augustus Donkey?
Yeah, but you know, the people called me and told me this is our situation. Nobody's coming. We can't see the sitting representative, and all of these people in the race. They are boys and girls. We don't want to deal with them. And so they called me and they talked to me about it. And knowing that I have all necessary tools, all of the mechanism that is needed to establish things in the district, I decided to make the change. So I got in contact with all of my contact, and we decided to facilitate the process. As we speak personally, I have medicated 85% of the district. And this started from 2021. I offer free
So
medical.
you keep talking about medication. Great. So let me just go straight into your platform. This being about medication is one of your major
It's one of
priorities.
those, yes.
So great. So let's look at the platform. It's good that you tell people, say, I want you to vote for me, but this is what I'm capable of doing.
Yeah.
So let's hear you.
Yeah, you know, we if you look at my platform, I got there putting God first. Putting God first is one of the major issue because we have to recognize the presence of God in our nation, and then you're going to see health care, very sound and good health care, and then you're going to see youth and women empowerment. Coming down, you will see sound education. These are the platform that we are building, but I'm just trying to introduce what I have done in past time, and trying to also discuss other issues as it relate to plan actions and my contribution and also my asset. So people cannot think that Bishop Duncan is trying to get into power because he need money. No. If you look around and look at all of the candidates in District 6, you will realize, O'Neill, that we have boys and girls in the race.
I mean, you keep
Yeah,
repeating
because
this. So this
I'm
have gone
getting
into
angry
your
about
brochure.
that because these people live in,
This leadership of District 6
it's
is
not
not
for boys,
for
it's
boys, but men who have
it's
this
not for
solution. What do you
boys,
mean
it's
by
not for
this?
girls. We're not having a king contest or the queen contest for people to sit in the disc.
I mean, these are qualified librarians
We
who are
don't know.
contesting like
We don't
yourself.
know their credentials. When we go for debate, we want to know their credentials, where they got their high school documents, or if any of them have college degrees. We want to know that because I'm prepared to publish my 3 master's degree in
Leadership,
leadership.
no.
Don't go by that. But
So someone is listening to Bishop Augustus Duncan. They were grateful. You will say,
Okay,
don't
Oni,
go
let me
for
just say
small.
something. District 6,
I want you to make me
I'm
to
trying to make you
understand.
to
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
District 6 is loaded. In
Good.
District 6, you have even Dr. Topana Tipute live in District 6. We have PhDs, we have people of substance, you have business people, you have people that have institutions and compounds, and you have people who have businesses, very educated, 1, 2, 3 masters. Besides that, you have government officials, enough
The
government
president lives
officials
there.
that live in District 6. District 6 is very much impactful. It is not a place where you're going to take boys and girls that will go in the disco and sleep in the disco to discuss the district. So
Therefore, you need someone
you
of
need
high
somebody
moral.
potential. Now, we have to do justice to our people. If I will have to lead District 6, I will have to tell the people of District 6 my plans. You can't just be going around putting radio in the pickup, music playing, and you just get around people and you say all kinds of stuff. You have to tell these people what your style of leadership, what managerial skill you bring to the table, what economic policy you bring to the table, what your strategic plan moving forward, the long range, the short range, what is your tactical plan as it relate to the district? How will you run the district as it relate to organizing objectivity? What objective, what plan you're going to use? The step in planning. How you going to go about it? People have to know who they're dealing with. We don't know if we are dealing with an extrovert or an introvert. We don't know all of these people. We got to know what goals they have setting to move this district forward. What are some of the priorities they're going
Okay.
to set? We have to understand, because you know what? I'm loaded. We got people loaded in the district. I would want to know who's going to be my leader, who want to be my representative. I think the people of District 6 have all right to know who's going to lead them, who's going to be their representative. Got to know if you have asset in the district. Some of these people are renting. Now, if you're renting a room or you're renting an apartment,
You come about different things.
it's
You
very,
come about
very
different things.
important. If you're renting a
Okay.
room and renting an apartment and you want to lead somebody who got a PhD, got compound, got institution, and you just a high school graduate, you even don't have a degree.
It means I mean,
It's going to be a problem for me.
you have done your own investigation, and
We
there are
have.
some candidates. Maybe I've not made up to all what you're saying, but let's go into this. Bishop Augustus Donkey. I mean, I've done my own survey. Your limits of formidable force, but going back, what message you taking out to the people? I still don't vote you because now politics over here say, well, disqualify, he's good, but they go and make the decision. What message you taking out to the people?
Look, the people already know who I am. I have been there for them. I have helped their children, their sisters, their aunt. We have sent pretty close to 480 a drop off for high school. Our young ladies and boys and men to trade school. Most of them learned you call this cosmetology, and a lot of them learn how to bake, to be independent. We try to empower them. Besides that, I have empowered the district in so many ways. The street I live on, VOA Wise, I electrify the whole street. I play street light there. That's a fact. It's established. I went to all of the major markets in the district. I gave my contribution. Presently, as I speak, I'm going from community to community. It's very much capital intensive, and we are giving our people free medication. We have given children scholarship to go to school, and we have done a lot for our people. Send adults that have pre-existing problems, make sure that they go to hospital, and then we make sure we solve the problem. But one of the most significant things, the people have realized that I am a man who have the managerial skills, who have all of the potential as it relates to the SWOT analysis. I recognize a strength, I recognize weakness, I recognize potential opportunity and potential threat. It is very significant that all of these candidates come on the air and radio to speak out, to tell us the deepest intent, how they're going to manage the district, what managerial and economic skill they're going to use. You can't say nothing. You're just moving around the district and you're just shaking hands and you're not saying nothing to the people. We need competent and qualified people. One of the reasons our nation continues to take regression approach is because of qualification. we have to be sound at this time, very sagacious and prudent in our deliberation. Make sure we put some people in place, people who can think out of the box, people who can create, people who are very much innovative, not disrepute people who are very repute in character and motive. You know, I'm not trying to be subversive, you know, in my discussion. I'm not trying that. I'm trying to be
bringing you back.
you know, to make sure that, you know, we are responsible for our people.
Let's look at your chances. I mean, I'm enjoying your energy. That tells you that if you win that district, you go into the house, you can put up more. I hope the energy continues.
It will continue.
Yes, because the power changed people a whole lot. Great.
I'm a man of substance, man.
Great, thank you. How well do you understand this district? District number 6.
Listen, I was born on GSA Road. I was born in District 6. And people that know me, Pinsway Joe by GSA Road, all of the people, I was born, my father's house is still there. I was born in District 6. I went to PCS school, Pinsway Community School. From there, RSC Laws and AG and other places. I know everyone, those of my friends, a lot of them are still living. So I grew up in District 6. Graduated from high school, went to the AME Zion University where I served as student leader, you know, one of the student leaders, and then traveled on scholarship and went to the States and earned 3 master's degree in project management, in accounting and public administration, and in divinity. You know, I didn't do it on internet. I didn't do it on something. I sat in class and I got people here who can testify. I got friends that I went to school with. I work here in government, and some of them work in the private sector. Look, for our nation to move forward, let me just tell you something. I've traveled a lot around the world. I've been in Europe. I have gone all over Europe. I have done presentation in the States, all over Africa. For the nation to move forward, we have to change a lot of things. We have to establish system and control in every different apparatus of government. It's very, very key. Go to Ghana, go to Nigeria, go to Kenya, and go to Ethiopia and see one representative and see what they bring to the table. Number one, you can't just come from somewhere, renting a room, and you put flyer or you say you want to be represented and you continue to go. I mean, you're bringing suffering on the people. The purpose of leadership, the purpose of government is to facilitate the well-being of the people. We have to protect the people. Although our constitution is kind of an open, I mean, you know, some people. Some people are calling. Some people are calling for change the constitution. I would not say change the constitution. I would say we need amendment. If we can't do amendment, we need to maybe liaise with the election commissioner to make sure that we put rules and regulations to guard the people. Because if you take somebody who is renting on you, let's be factual here, who is renting room or renting 1-bedroom apartment, they got no property, they got no bicycle, they got nothing. We want to leave people who got compounds, who got institutions, and good people in the market and the citizens of District 6 and make them representative. What do you think the first thing they're going to do? They're going to build and set a house. They're going to put fence on the thing about traveling. The money they never handled before, they start coming away to make wrong decisions. They don't care about the people. And that's what's going to happen because some of these people never handle $50,000 in their life.
Great.
Some of these people never handle $100,000 in their life. And these are people, these are boys and girls making decisions in the nightclub and nothing glad like, oh yeah, I will know. We need men and women that will steer the ship of that district, that will bring in the process of alteration, the process of configuration, to make sure that District 6, you know, gain its status. Look at the district right now. It's dirty, filthy. No start of leadership. You know, I live there. I have done everything I can do. Okay, I electrify the whole street. I put street light there. VOA West, 22 poles. I put it, it's a fact. You go to VOA West, I'm saying it on air. If I'm lying, somebody will call and say, well, Bishop, you lying. I spend pretty close to $9,000 to do that. You understand me? I'm doing everything. I walk to my people. I gave them medication. I sent them to hospital. I gave them food.
So of all what you're doing, there are some people who still say, well, this is not a man woman.
I can tell you very clearly, man, on you that I'm going to win landslide. I'm positively sure. I got no match. Everywhere I go, I know what the people say. I just yesterday, it was on Saturday. Not VOA. Out of the different communities you can think about.
I want you to make mention.
I want to number time on Saturday. I mean, I had a strong standing ovation, man. I'm telling you. The people welcome me. I've been to Member Times, one of my strongholds. Kingree, Painsville, Joba, GSA Road. You talk about the Gulf. Nobody have gone in the Gulf. I'm the only person. Rock Hill. Nobody have gone to Rock Hill. I'm the only person. Okay, Average 2 coming down to a different community, the 25 acres and all of these places. I mean, there's people say 52, but we have actually 72 communities. We have gone 85 to 90% of what it. And everywhere I go, I hear the Bishop, you, the rightful person for the district, been fool so long. And when they mention some name and want to discuss other candidates, I say, no, I'm not here for that. I'm here to just tell you what I'm going to do, to tell you that I'm willing to establish, I'm willing to retire right here. This is my country. I was born right here. And and we all going to work together. We all will have to sit and then decide on the red path of our district. And one thing that is very important, we have to understand what these people bring to the table. If you want to lead people, you got to bring something to the table. It's very, very much significant. We have to understand your internal approach and your external approach. We have to know who we deal with. You got some of these guys, when you go in their environment or the community that they live in, when you hear what the people say, some of these people that run into space, they got no interaction with the people in their community. I'm telling you, I went to 2-3 places, and the people say, we don't know why this person is running. The person drive out of the gate, Bishop, they come back, they got no interaction with us. They only go outside of the community, and they say they're running campaign. When they come back here, they don't speak to nobody. We're not in relationship with them. Where I live, I got a place that I built that we use for church. It's where the community use for every activity. We have community meeting when the LDC people go to electrify the district. That's where they meet. I give it out to the community. I'm in contact with my people. I'm in a referral connection with my people.
The anything you're using the studio, is that how you do it in the district there?
I'm moving.
I'm seeing you. I'm allowing you to do the talking. I'm just watching you.
And this is how it's supposed to be. We need people that will be potential, people that will develop strong enthusiasm and curiosity for the mind, wills, and the emotion of the people to be able to move ahead and make the change and make things happen. Not people that will come and steal from the people. We don't need that.
Yes, his name is Bishop Augustus Y. Duncan, representative candidate, Montserrat, district number 6. You number what on the ballot box?
Number 3. I'm number 3 on the ballot box. Number 3.
All right, I want to make this interactive a little bit. I'll be listening up to him. You follow him. If you call, just speak to the issue. Go to the issue. I'm seeing someone is asking if you don't even have a district office. You won't care about that. Speak about that.
No, I have a district office. I have a district office in VOA West, and a lot of the people go into my district office, and that's where we meet. They speak to my operation. They speak to the office staff. We have a district office. They can't say we don't. We have a district office.
At least you have answered that. Let's get lines activated out for you, Bishop Augustus Duncan, representing Canada District number 6. You say number 3, right? Number 3.
I'm number 3, and we in District 6.
Number 3 in District 6. All right. Let's flip the line 0770-153-265. 36 days to elections. I hope when we're doing the countdown, you can be your headache.
No, I got nothing to fear, man. I'm okay. I'm solid, and I know that I'm going to be victorious. And I'm more than conquerors,
All right. Great. 0770-153-265. Let's pick out first call. Line. Good morning. Morning. Go ahead. All right. Thank you. Let's pick another call right here. Good morning. Morning. Please speak to the issue. This is a honorable pricing. Speak to the issue. Okay. All right.
That's opposition. So they just called him.
I mean, people should speak to the issue. Let's bring more calls up. Good morning. Morning. Okay. Some people say not true. You say not true. Oh. I just say bad luck to represent you have. I mean, Reverend. Okay, so y'all go. Okay, go make a decision at the ballot box. Thank you so much. Let's make this call. Bye. Good morning. I don't want to get myself in the background. There, I'll push you up. Move from the morning to. Go ahead. All right. They talk. We listen. They talk. 077015326. Call from you. Good morning. Morning. Hello. I'm hearing you.
All calls just coming from that end.
What happened? Go ahead. The district bugle. District 2B. You're not visiting your small set? You visit your small? Okay, so go ahead and ballot. When you go vote, there's pressure for special.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. No, thank you. I want to hear females calling. Thank you so much. Let's be a little caller line. Good morning. Oh man. Oh, okay. I think you have the same rate. Yes. We're doing a rate. Let's see. Good morning. Morning. No, I'll let you go. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful. Yeah. Someone say, you come with fire. Anyway, let's put another call on the line. Politics, Bishop, this night in church. Get used to this. Good morning.
Morning, yes, sir.
Morning, yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Charles, and I called from the shop. I called specifically to commend the lockdown for all that you have been doing. Especially since 2021, all of us have been people, as well as some other experiences that you have been giving to other young people that are doing well. And I would believe that on the ballot, on the resurrection, the resurrection, the resurrection, because of
Okay. Thank you. When you call, speak to the issue. Let's speak to the issue. Let's go to the line and pick another call on the line. Good morning. Signals Village. I mean, it is right, but as you say, in a unique way that you wouldn't denigrate a hundred pricing. All right. Thank you. Yes, let's be going call. Then we'll go back to another white Dublin. Please be represented in that district. Let's call on the line. From Truth Corner is the Truth Show. Truth FM. Good morning. Morning. Okay. I think this is going to yes. Augustine, you have like call us in the majority going away. Just want to go back and
Yeah, we expect all of these people to come out, and we expect people to come out.
that one or two.
If I have the opportunity to sit before that person, I would just tell them, look at my character. I have never worked in government. I have been doing my own thing in the private sectors, business and schools and what have you. Just look at my track record, look at integrity and character. Look at my name, check my name out. Survey the whole republic and check my name out. But I want to strike a point here. Only it's very significant that our journalists in the republic hold these people to tax. Those who are running, we want to know who they are, their inside, their education. We don't just move around. Nobody hearing you. We don't want our Liberians say bobo leaders. You want to lead people of substance. You want to lead people with great integrity and character. You have to exhibit what you call character and integrity. We need these people to come on the air just how I have done. I have been on the True Breakfast show on numerous occasions. I have been on other shows. They need to come and justify how they're going to lead the people of District 6, what mechanism they're going to put in place, what managerial skill or economic skill, how will they summon people, what are some of the objectivity techniques and styles they're going to use to make sure that the district remain constant. What are their goals and motives? And what priorities they're going to set. We need to understand all of these things. What is a long-range plan and short-range plan? It relates to tactical and a strategic plan. It's very important because we don't want people to come and just move across the table. We're all going for debate. And if you can't go for debate, it means you have rejected the people of District 6. I think I want to encourage you guys who are senior journalists in our country to make sure that you say these things out so that our aspirants and candidates for the representative position, can go out to feed the people with their information, to tell the people, because it's the right of the people to know who their leaders going to be. Nobody talking, they're not saying nothing. And when they have the opportunity to play on the mind of the people, my concern here is we need somebody competent, somebody qualified who can lead, not somebody who's going to sleep in the necklock. The leadership of District 6 is not for boys, it's not for girls, it's not for criminals, it's not for the club, it's for real men, who have integrity and character to lead with very repute character, who have standing minds, wills, and emotion to lead the people of District 6. That's what I want to say. We should hold them to task. Come out and say something. Tell us your style of leadership. How will you summon people into convocation? How will you deal with issues? How will you deal with problematic issues? We need to know who we're dealing with. Are you an introvert or extrovert? We need to know all of these things to know how we can approach our leaders. It's very significant. And these are things we need to do. The people of districts need to know who's going to be the leader. They need to come on air to speak out. Want to understand? I have discussed my style of leadership. I have done everything I can do. We want to analyze the education. You got a degree, where you got it from. We want to say it. I'm willing to discuss my degree, my 3 masters. I'm willing to give number. I got my ledger.
The effect of the people in the district. I mean, you
Come again?
I mean, there are some other field. The caller say, well, the current lawmaker have not visited there. If you win to, probably will be the same.
I will have schedule.
Okay.
You know, one of the things that we lack in our nation is what I call system and control. All of these countries we want to run to, like America, Great Britain, and other places, the people have established system and control. I don't care who you can be, you will have to go through the system and control, from the president down. I was in a bank in Europe? I think it was in America. And I was in a bank, you know, trying to get some money, and a congressman entered the bank. With my first time, lay my eye on a congressman. I don't want to call his name, but it was in PA. And when the guy went from the top of the line, shook everybody's hand, came and took his place.
At the back.
Yeah, took his place at the back.
He came in
and went, yeah, because the resistance, everybody looking. If that guy leaves and pass and just go to the back, do a transaction with the manager and leave, guess why? He lost his job. Because people started saying, you're impinged, he doesn't respect our right. We put him there, we empower him. Article 1 of our constitution says power is inherent in the hands of the people. So if power is inherent in the hands of the people, it means that it is the people that hire leaders, that hire representatives, that hire senators, vice president and president. So we should respect the plans and aspirations of the people. It's very significant. But here, you have the power, you no more care about the people. So we don't establish system and control. That's why got us moving the way we're moving. There must be system and control. When you put system and control in place, even in your workplace, in your environment, it means that everything going to be moving, as Dr. Sawyer said, concomitantly. You know, the late Sawyer, that's his word. He created it. He didn't create, but that's what he spoke about. And I will run the district, you know, in order. Everything is going to be insistent, you know, making sure that we have time to go to R2 to speak to the community. We'll go to VOA, go to Tinker Village, go to Painesville, GSA Road. Now, this guy was saying that there's a guy who said Joe Bar and GSA Road. I don't know the district. I was born right there. And this is not my first time participating. GSA Road passed right through Painesville, Joe Bar.
You have some voters who
across the road is divided. When you're going towards Dupo Road, Joe Bar is on your right hand side, and from Joe Bar you go right to GSA Road. Joe Bar is District 6, coming into GSA Road. Across Joe Bar, where the school is Painesville Community High School, is I think District 4, District 5. Okay, so he don't know what he's talking about. You know, I was born right there, and everyone in. I saw everybody vote. People show me the voting card right in Joba. It's District 6. Where do they go to register? They go right to the church right on GSA Road to register. So Joba, GSA Road, all of those places
intertwined.
It's intertwined, and you know, it's part of District 6. So you know, people are confused and they don't know what they're talking about. You know,
as you close up.
So my close up is I want to encourage all of our people in the race to not be deterred. We are strong. We are moving. Nothing is going to keep us back. And to also encourage all of the candidates, you know, to respect the rules of nights. It's very important. You know, when we can follow system and control, is very important. I have followed them for some time, and I think they're doing their best. They have put everything in place. We don't want no violence. For me, I'm willing to work with anyone that is going to win and to make sure that we seek the well-being of our nation, Mother Liberia. So I'm trying to encourage all of the candidates in the way, whether senatorial candidate or representative candidate, from the vice president to the president. Let us respect nights. Let us follow the rules. It's a governing body, and let us make sure we work within the confines of the law.
All right. Thank you. The voice of Bishop Gustos Donkey closing us up on the breakfast show this morning. It's been wonderful to have breakfast since 7:30 this morning. We're going to be back tomorrow, hopefully by the grace of God, same time. In the midst of all country first election, it's just an event. October 10 will come and pass, but we also remains as Liberians. I see some of you inboxing me on you. Why is it with the PYJ tape? This and that. Look, you should forget about this. Look, I said this to anybody. If Nima County was just Liberia, by now Prince Johnson is president. You want me to repeat myself? If Nima County was just Liberia, the whole country, by now Prince Johnson is president. So, and this is the political season. Sometimes you hear the wrong audio on the air going back and forth. You know, this kind of secret recordings, newsmaker try to call conversation being recorded. It's a number thing when you come this kind of atmosphere coming. But I say this as I close up. If Nima County was just the whole Liberia, the whole country, but now Prince Johnson is a president. So that audio is just for the season. And this is it. This is it. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful on the breakfast show. So I'm not going to go deep into that audio, not audio, but in Nima County was just Liberia, but now we'll be saying President Prince Johnson. Leave it as it takes. Thank you so much. On behalf of the entire team, Marka, Lucian, and that of Arthur Butler, my name is Oni Roberts, in the midst of all country first. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.